How's it going, everyone? It is now the beginning of September and the beds are still holding strong, as you can see. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of ripening going on. I'm about to show off some of that and let you guys take a look at some of these beautiful peppers that I'm growing. We'll start off with some of these buckets up front. The Buena Mulatas have been catching a lot of attention from people. So you got kind of like a dried up one right here. Just take that off real quick. But yeah, beautiful colors, beautiful growth, beautiful size, looking good. I like it. The Buena Mulata was a success. I'll definitely be keeping seeds. Next up, the Peachadoo has a lot of Peachadoos on it. This has been very successful as well. They're just now starting to ripen. As you can see, they got that beautiful peach color. Some of them are not ripe. You know, you got newer ones like this one right here that's still pretty green. But yeah, I'm excited to make a sauce with this. This is going to be a nice addition to the winter solstice that I make. So I'm very excited to make that sauce again this year. I also have the Bain strain peaches. These are going to go in there as well. Lots of ripe pods in here. Beautiful peach color. A lot of glare from the sun right now, but yep, it's a sunny day and I felt like doing this today. So yeah, you can't really tell real good the peach color unless you see it in the shade, but they're ripe and they're beautiful. Next up, we got the Primo Tallies. Lots of ripe Primo Tallies in here, ready to go. I'll be doing a real thorough pick here soon. I'm gonna be making some super hot sauce with these. And man, what a beautiful pepper. I mean, look at the tail on this thing. It's like, I don't know, man, like almost the size of my pinky finger, maybe half the size. Not half the size of my pinky finger. That's a long tail. That's like solid 1.5 inch tail on that guy. Look at that one right there. I mean, it's just tails galore on these guys. So cool. Next up, we got the Boutonade. A lot of ripening going on here. So that's pretty exciting. They look beautiful when they ripen. Let me find some good ones back here. So if we go back here and look at some of these ones in the back, you'll see the colors. And my goodness, it's just so cool. And when you turn them around to the back side, so I notice on the side that faces the sun the most, they stay purple, but on the back side they turn like this beautiful shade of orange. And my goodness, is that just gorgeous? The Boutonade. What a beautiful plant, beautiful pods. I will definitely be growing this one again. I can't wait to see how hot it is. Very exciting. Next up, we got my Peach Ghost. Lots of ripening on here too. This peach color again is difficult to see in the sunlight, so I'll try to keep it in the shade as much as possible. But yeah, beautiful color on the Peach Ghost. A lot of glare, but they're peach. Some of these are ripe, some of them are still green. They're hot. I put one in salsa the other day. That was a bad idea. Also, you can see this branch in the back just got so heavy it fell over. This is all part of the Peach Ghost as well, with lots of ripe peppers on it, as you can see on that branch. I'm just letting it lay on the ground. I don't know what else to do. I can't keep it upright. Next up, we're going to look at the Golden Reapers. Some right here towards the front that are ripe. Actually, quite a few that are ripe. If you look under here, wow. I mean, these things are gnarly looking. Very exciting. I love it. The Poblano back here is finally starting to put out pods, little tiny ones. It's making a comeback from the snappage. I think a snake in my garden snapped it. Got a little tiny one right there. It'll be interesting to see how big this thing gets this far along in the season. Cool. The lemon spice jalapeno here in the middle has some pods on it. Not a whole bunch, but there's one right there you can see. And so yeah, I've used some of them already. They're a nice size pepper. We'll see if we can get a better view on that later. Also, the Zapotec jalapeno. There's quite a few up at the top of the plant there. That's good. And I think I got a ripe corky one down at the bottom. Down here. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. Yeah. Awesome. Moving along. Go ahead and take a look at the Purple Ghost Scorpion and the KSLS. So here's my King Star Lemon Starburst. Lots of ripe ones on here, ready to get picked. Yeah, I'm gonna have a huge harvest here soon. What a beautiful pepper. Second year growing this one, and did not fail me last year. I doubt it'll fail me this year. Just the one though. Purple Ghost Reaper, third year, massive plant. Been leaving the pods on here as long as possible because they don't last very long once I take them off the plant. Kind of a fragile pepper. They get old and wrinkly and rot very quickly. Beautiful looking plant though. I love what I'm getting out of it. Next up, I picked a lot of the Jamaican Scotch bonnets off, but here you can see there's a ripe one ready to go. I used it to make a Scotch bonnet sauce last weekend. Came out great. Also a lot of habaneros. Lots of habaneros. This plant has been putting out so many habaneros, holy cow. I've had plenty of habanero this year. So many habanero sauces I've made. Beautiful. There's some more of that lemon spice jalapeno back there. Got a few pods on there actually that are ripe and ready to go whenever. So that's cool. Yeah. So that's about it for those. Tomatoes are looking good. Looks like we got some ripe tomatoes ready to go. The red Scotch bonnet back here. Loads of pods all over it. We'll get down low here so we can see under the leaf foliage. But yeah, it's looking good. I mean, look at that. Big pods. The big and ugly habanero, still got some growing off of it. It was a relatively early harvest, but there's still some in here. It's the gift that keeps giving. Yep, it was ripening early. We got some Sugar Rush peach, ahi lemon, stuff like that back here. That's cool. Towards the back, the stuff in the back is harder to film. Some more red Scotch bonnet plant. I picked a lot off the last time I was in here last weekend, so there's not many there. The Red Ghost has a lot of ripening going on. Here's a nice ripe Red Ghost right here. This plant is very healthy. Took a while to give me some pods, but got a lot on here now. Some of them are really dark red, like this one back here. Let's see if I can get that. Very dark red pods. Yellow Scorpion, I made one sauce already with it. Not a whole lot of pods from this one, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on. Just getting squandered or something. Got some pods on it, just not as many as some of the other plants. The bubblegum is just, I don't know how many pods I've gotten off of this bubblegum now. It's got to be close to like 60 now. This plant is a producer like none other. Definitely keeping the seeds. Thank you, Mel. Ramel, this is a great plant. Every year I get tons and tons of peppers off that. Now, for the stars of the shows that I'm sure everybody wants to see, here we've got a ton of ripe Carolina Reaper. This is the one everybody gets all excited about. As you can see, there's lots of red. Each one of those red things are a Carolina Reaper. Look at the stinger on that one right there. Just fantastic. Yeah. This plant as well. Only about half of them have ripened off of this plant, so I'm still going to have a lot more. And then this Boot Reaper Copenhagen was a great surprising plant. Huge pods. Nasty looking pods, very mean, very beautiful, bright red. I mean, what more can you ask for? I mean, it's just gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful. My datil. I saw some other people online with datil peppers that were like much bigger than these. My pods are relatively puny on this one, but there's a lot of them. So maybe I might have to, if I want to grow these again, I might have to get seeds from somebody else that have larger pods. I think it's the seed, not the plant, because the plant has lots of peppers all over it. But yeah, I'm getting some datils. They're just kind of small. Then over here we got the big black mama. Very big, very black, and very, very mean looking. Look at that guy. Ripples like crazy. Just mean, mean, mean looking pepper. Look at this guy right here. That's nice. And then the last is the red Cardi B West Indy Red habanero. Loads of habaneros on that. Can't wait to make a sauce out of that. It's gonna be great. Anyway, that's the whole update on the pepper beds for 2020. Very successful year growing. Plants sticking out the sides. This bed looks like it's about to take flight with wings hanging out the side. I couldn't close the sides if I wanted to right now. I mean, these plants are just so healthy. So yeah, it's been a great year. Great weather. Great growing. Thanks everybody for watching.